Hey, you made it. Now, at some point in your YouTube journey, you've probably found a small channel like mine, and maybe thought, that opinion is not very good, or that opinion is good. But there's some of you that for some reason think that you're high and mighty about who seems to have an opinion and who doesn't. And a lot of you have commented and said, oh, you're just a wannabe YouTuber, or you're a small channel, so your opinion is just nonsense, or your opinion isn't smart, or your opinion isn't the right opinion. Or you might be like some of the people in my comments and thought, this opinion is invalidated because they're a small channel. And you've looked at my subscribers and immediately made that jump of, because I've got a small following, my opinion isn't the right one, or my opinion is immediately wrong and unintelligent, despite having not even watched my video properly most of the time, or just getting the complete wrong end of the stick when it comes to actually understanding what I'm saying. Maybe because you're stupid, but we'll get to that later. I have handpicked a couple of comments for you guys, just for the people that seem to be hating on my content, but they don't come with, I don't like the video and the opinions, they just immediately go in with the, you've got a small subscriber count, so that means that this video must be trash. So the most recent one was Test Unknown. The classic small YouTuber trying to be smarter than the bigger YouTuber always makes me giggle. Come at me, young British man. Come on. And then he didn't reply. I put a reply saying, yes, being a small channel means I have a distinct lack of intelligence and couldn't possibly make a valid point. Do you have a counter argument to my video, or is this all you can manage? Now, the thing that gets me about these type of comments is, number one, the video I made that video about has now been deleted, which kind of does validate my argument completely. And number two, that isn't an argument. Saying I'm a small channel and that I think I'm smarter than another channel, that is not a counter to any of the points I've made. If you're going to make these arguments, at least try and counter my points. Don't just jump straight to subscriber count. It just shows A, you're weak, and B, like, what are you talking about? If you want to argue, then argue. If you want to bring up subscriber count, you're just a loser. And also, like, does big subscriber count automatically mean that you're in the right? So when Asmongold said all that stuff about Israel-Palestine, does that mean that he's right because he's got a big following? No. When Master Oogway says all that racist stuff, does that mean that he's right because he has a big following? No. So think about what you're saying when you come at me in this context, and when you try and bring me down because I'm a small channel. Like, actually think about what you're saying, because it doesn't make any sense. I can see it doesn't make sense, so you should probably be able to see that as well, unless you're too stupid to understand that, but that's fine. So we'll go on to comment number 2. I find it rich that a guy with 600 subs and says irregardless claims to be smarter than a dude who used YouTube to make himself a multimillionaire. LOL, have fun going to work tomorrow, buddy. Again, with the 600 subs and my choice of vocabulary. Like, do you not have anything better to pick on about my videos? If you want to argue something, if you don't like the video, don't like my opinion, tell me you don't like my opinion, but give me a reason why you don't like it. Just saying I have 600 subs does not invalidate my argument. My argument isn't going anywhere. I'm not going to private the video because you said I had 600 subs. It just really irritates me that you could be so narrow-minded and view it as, I'm a small channel, so my opinion is pointless. Like, think about what you're saying. I like replying to these though. I like tearing them apart most of the time, and what I'll usually do is just pin it so everyone can see that you're an idiot. Like this one, they got 7 likes, but I got 15 on my reply of, firstly, I never claimed to be smarter than him, although I don't think that is much of an achievement. Secondly, why does my sub count make any difference? And also, I'm not a multimillionaire from online presence. It's so sad, but I suppose you must be. This was in response to the Nick Ocado video where people were trying to defend the fact that he is smart for doing those videos, but I'm not going to get into that here because it's just so idiotic. I can't deal with it. My brain it's just shutting off. We'll go on to the next comment though. Oh look, another wannabe YouTuber is using big names to chase clout. Yawn. Like, come on, man. All of these big channels that did stuff like I'm doing right now, where do you think they started? Do you think they had 1 million subs immediately? No. You have to pave your way somewhere. Like, just because I'm using big names and calling people out does not mean that I'm just chasing clout and I'm a wannabe. Like, think of a better argument. Okay? Like, I'm still making videos and I'm still doing YouTube. Yeah, I'm not earning money from it, but that's not the point. The point is, if I see something I don't agree with online most of the time, I'll make a video about it and I'll voice my opinion on it. Yeah, or maybe my opinion isn't always right, but I think most of the time I at least make some valid points that people never seem to counter. They just counter with this, you're just a clout chaser, you use big names, you're a small channel. The argument's just so stupid. And also this whole wannabe YouTuber thing. Every single YouTuber you've ever watched started at one point with 0 subscribers. So saying that I'm a wannabe doesn't really make any sense if you think about it. I mean, it does and it doesn't. So, whatever. And then we're going to go on to the last comment. I've had 4 of these. I'm pretty sure I had a couple more, but I can't go back and find them all. So I'm just going to focus on these 4 main ones and just talk about it, because I just found it really funny. So, at waiting list, all you do is just hate on big influencers, but you have like 600 subscribers. Calm down. What does this mean? Why does that mean that I can't have an opinion online because I have a small following? Like, it doesn't invalidate my opinion having 600 subscribers. Like, if you don't agree with it, tell me the reasons why you don't agree with it. I'm just so sick of people using it as like a scapegoat to be like, oh, well, opinion must be bad, 600 subs. Like, when does that actually end? If I had like 10,000 subs, would you still say the same? And if Penguin Zedo, who has like 15 million subs, said the exact same thing as me, would you go to his comments and be like, well, you've only got 15 million subscribers, so your opinion must be a load of rubbish? Like, it just doesn't actually make sense when you think about it. Like, a big channel can say nonsense and a small channel can say sense, or vice versa. It doesn't have to be, I've got 600 subscribers, so everything I say is just nonsense and invalid. It's just not it. And also, like, I wouldn't get thousands of views on videos if everything I said was completely invalid now, would I? I'm not claiming to have, like, hundreds of thousands of views on videos, but I have at least a small audience who actually is interested in what I have to say. So, think about it like that. Just the next time you go to comment on a small channel to try and invalidate their opinion using sub count, just think, maybe I'm the idiot here, because you are. Just think about that whole Asmongold thing and Master Oogway and every other big creator that said something really stupid that's got them in trouble. Just think about them and then think, yeah, that is stupid. But anyway, it's been a bit of a rant for you guys, so I don't often make things like this, but I just thought I had to make this because so many people keep commenting it, so why not? If you made it this far in the video, please make sure you subscribe. It'll really help the channel out because I'm so small and my opinion is so invalid. Nah, I'm just messing with you. If you want to subscribe, please feel free. It'll help the channel out a lot. Maybe leave a comment, say what your favourite rant about this video was. Or maybe I am just a wannabe YouTuber, who knows. With that, I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.